And greetings, weather prognosticator Chad Merrill here with a look at the weather forecast through the middle of July that will include the weekend of the 17th through the 19th. Now, this is produced on July 8th when showers and thunderstorms move through parts of the mid-Atlantic and western parts of Pennsylvania. But looking ahead, an area of low pressure across the south is going to become a tropical depression as it moves off the coast of the mid-Atlantic on Friday and then move north and east and bring us some appreciable rain, at least to the mid-Atlantic coast. And then that will be followed by a cold front, which, as of Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, is located across the northwestern part of the U.S. that will provide some heat relief. First of all, we had flash flooding across much of the Philadelphia area and also south of Washington, D.C. This was on July 6th, as some heavy showers and thunderstorms moved through and dropped localized amounts of 2 to 4 inches. Much of that rain was scattered once you headed west of Interstate 81. Reagan National Airport has seen 11 consecutive days where temperatures have been at or above 90 degrees. The all-time record is 21 days, so we are getting there, and as you will see, we have some hot days ahead coming up. Lightning, let's talk about that, because right now we are in the prime time for dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning, and that continues through the middle of August. So these thunderstorms that feed off the heat and the humidity can produce copious, dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning through the middle part of the summer. Here's just an example of a thunderstorm. This was captured on July 6th in Arlington, Virginia. A faithful follower sent us this footage. Notice the continuous lightning here in the cumulonimbus cloud here in Arlington, Virginia, as this particular storm moved through. Now, a storm of this magnitude can produce what's called a bolt from the blue. And let's talk about exactly what that is. First of all, we have a thunderstorm that produced flash flooding in the Gaithersburg area. This was July 7th. And notice just how heavy the rain was falling as this isolated thunderstorm moved through, feeding off the moisture, and the parking lot was flooded instantly in the Gaithersburg area. It produced about 1.5 inches of rain in about 25 minutes. So this was July 7th. A storm of this magnitude as well can produce what's called a bolt from the blue, a cloud-to-ground lightning strike 10 to 25 miles away from a thunderstorm. And this graphic just gives you an idea of how high the cloud top usually is associated with these storms. But a bolt from the blue can mean you can see clear skies 10 to 25 miles away, but have a dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning strike very close to your area. So heed to all these severe thunderstorm warnings that are issued. Tropical Depression 6, perhaps Tropical Storm Faye, across the southeast, that is going to be moving north and east, and that will provide some rainfall. How much? About 1 to 2 inches here along the mid-Atlantic coast. A little bit farther west, a combination of that system plus a cold front coming through on Saturday will bring about 0.5 inch to 1.5 inches, and that rain is definitely needed. Speaking of heat and humidity, which triggers these showers and thunderstorms, Friday through Sunday, the 17th through the 19th, is going to be one of the hottest days of the summer so far. The high temperature 93 to 98 along and west of the Alleghenies, the heat index up to 103. Even in the higher terrain of the Alleghenies, excluding some of the highest elevations, such as Kaiser's Ridge and a couple of spots in West Virginia, the heat index will be 92 to 96. And then from Interstate 81 all the way to Interstate 95, the heat index could be up to 110 degrees. So very hot and humid. Expect excessive heat warnings and heat advisories to be issued for that particular weekend. The corn crop is doing very well across much of the mid-Atlantic, excluding New Jersey, only about 42% in good to excellent shape, and this is down about 21% compared to the 10-year average. The reason for that is because New Jersey has seen a deficit of rain anywhere from 1.5 inches to 3.5 to 4 inches below average. The rain that occurred earlier during the week of this podcast will help, plus the rain from the tropical system will help a bit. But that is the reason why the corn crop is not doing so well in New Jersey, but is doing well across the board, across the remainder of the mid-Atlantic. Jupiter will be brightest in the night sky on the 14th of July, Saturn on the 20th, Mercury on the 22nd, and you can enjoy a meteor shower July 28th to early on the 29th. Of course, what you want to do is go to a dark location to see these faint meteors moving through the sky. I mentioned that in a previous podcast as well. Don't forget to log on to almanack.com to sign up for your 2020 Almanac edition. If you want to order a hard copy from a previous year, just get in touch with our sales manager. Information's on the website, and we can ship that to you. Also sign up for Friends of the Almanac page, the Almanac in digital format. Everyone have a great week. Stay safe and stay cool.